Hey, I pray you are doing well today. Mr. Eddie Ray Jackson would like for you to practice the skills you just learned in today's lesson on understanding vaping and its impact. This skill practice block is where you take the information you learned and actually apply it to real-life situations, the kind you may face at school, in your neighborhood, at a friend's house, or even online. Coach Eddie Ray wants you to remember, practice builds confidence. Confidence builds protection, and protection builds a healthier future. Let's get started. Our first step is to identify the truth about vaping. Before you respond to peer pressure, you must understand what you're dealing with. Coach Jackson wants you to practice saying to yourself, vaping is not harmless. This is a chemical aerosol, not water vapor. Nicotine affects my brain, my mood, and my ability to focus. Say it slowly in your mind. Knowing the truth helps me make better choices. This step builds awareness, insight, and emotional regulation. Next, we move to skill practice step 2. Recognize your personal pressure points. Mr. Eddie Ray would like for you to ask yourself, what situations make it harder for me to say no? Do I get pressured by friends? Do I use vaping to cope with stress? Do I feel curious because everyone else is doing it? Understanding your triggers reduces impulsive decisions and strengthens self-control. Take 10 seconds and pick one trigger that affects you most. Now for skill practice step 3, build your refusal language. Coach Eddie Ray wants you to practice strong, respectful, confident refusal skills. Repeat after me, either out loud or silently. Nah, I'm good. I'm not messing with that. I'm staying focused on my goals. That's not for me. I'm trying to stay healthy. I'm straight. I'm not risking my lungs or my future. You don't need to argue. You don't need to explain. A clear no is powerful. Choose one line you feel comfortable using and practice it again. Now, skill practice step 4. Build a stress or craving coping strategy. Mr. Eddie Ray Jackson would like for you to pick a healthy strategy you can use when you feel stressed, anxious, or tempted. Choose one. Deep breathing, walking away, talking to a trusted adult, listening to music, journaling, stretching, or exercise, taking a short break. Say to yourself, when I feel pressure or cravings, I will use ___ instead of vaping. This step builds emotional regulation and impulse control, both required for long-term well-being. Next, skill practice step 5, real-life scenario practice. Coach Jackson is going to give you a scenario. You respond using the skills you just practiced. Scenario: a friend shows you a flavored disposable vape and says, just try it. It's only one hit. Everybody does it. Now you answer. What is the health fact you remember about vaping? What trigger or pressure do you feel? What refusal line would you use? What healthy coping strategy could you use instead? Take 15 to 20 seconds and practice your response in your head. Make it realistic. Make it strong. Make it yours. Finally, skill practice step 6. Protect your future. Mr. Eddie Ray wants you to finish this practice block by saying one sentence to yourself. My future is more important than fitting in. Because it is. Your goals, your health, your breath, your focus, all of that matters more than a moment of pressure. Here's what I want you to remember. You learned what vaping really is, you practiced identifying triggers, you built strong refusal skills, you created healthier coping strategies, and you practiced responding to real-life pressure. These skills protect your lungs, your brain, your emotions, your goals, and your future. And just because something is common doesn't mean it's safe. That's straight from Eddie Ray Jackson. You did excellent work today. Now, let's move to your reflection.